Good morning, internet. Hey, look at this. Hey, wow. Okay, Tuesday morning, the 2nd of May. Has summer finally arrived? This is the thing, eh? Everything's looking good. Right, even the bike. Okay. So this morning, it's a little ride to where we're going, I've got to be honest. So we'll do bits and drabs on the way, save you coming all the way. First things first is some petrol, else we ain't going to be going anywhere. Look at this, eh? Even bought out stage 1 summer gloves. I have some thinner ones than this, but this is stage 1 summer gloves, eh? So, sign we're getting warmer. Okay, so like I said, somewhere a little bit different this morning. Well, I say a little bit different, obviously not hugely different, but yeah, a nice ride out, pleasant day out, and I hope you enjoy it. Oops. So like I said, first things first is petrol, and then it's about an hour's ride, and a quarter ride to where I'm sort of going. So I'm not going to keep the camera on all the time because I can't see the point. It's not we have to go through Campere, which I'm sure as everybody knows by now, I do not like going through cities or big towns or whatever, but still, to get to where we want to go in the most direct way, that's the way that we're going to go. So like I said, okay, first things first, let's go and get some petrol, and you can tag along to the petrol station, eh? How's that? Do you know what, this weather, I mean, isn't it, when it warms up and you've got nice sun, it does make such a difference, eh? I mean, it really does. It inspires you, that's what it does. It inspires you to get out and enjoy yourselves. And what better way to get out than on a motorcycle, eh? Of course, if you don't like a motorcycle, you're probably thinking, what a stupid question. But there again, or what a stupid statement. But there again, let's face it, if you didn't really like motorcycles, you wouldn't really be listening to my channel, would you? I don't suppose. Okay, so stand up, get everything sorted. Look, it's well sunny today. Okay, it's still a bit windy, but there again, this part of France that I live in, even in the summer, even when it's like really hot, you know, you're sort of thinking, oh my god, the heat. You go outside, and Finisterre is famous for its wind, shall we say. I always remember when I was a kid, for some unknown reason, I'm not too sure why or what my parents used to listen to, but of a Sunday evening back in the mid 60s, they used to listen to the radio of a Sunday evening, and I always remember that the BBC gave the weather, gave the shipping forecast every Sunday, gave the shipping forecast, and I always remember Finisterre, who in them days, you know, I mean, I was only like 8 or 9, I didn't really know where Finisterre was, but I always used to remember, you know, Finisterre. I used to think, oh blimey, they have some real bad weather there, and look where I end up. Finisterre. Oh well, such is life. But still, we do get some nice weather, and there is some beautiful views around here. So you can't have everything in life, can you? You know, I meet people that sort of live in Spain, you know, and they say, you know, when it gets like sort of June, July, August, it's that hot they can't move. And I sort of get that, because last year we was down we was down the Vendée. Oh, I'm not kidding you, the heat down there, it was the human race is never pleased, is it really? It never is. It's either too cold or it's too hot. I mean, I would imagine that giving it a few more weeks, I'm going to be saying on these rides, oh my god, I'm hot. It's so hot. Mind you, get the Airtex jacket out. That makes a huge difference, eh? Isn't it funny how you deplete the layers, you know, as the weeks go, well, as the months go on, you know. You've got all the thermals on with your big motorcycle jacket on, and it's still cold, and then slowly, you know, you cut the thermals down, but then you put the thermals back on because you come to like this jacket that I've got on now, and this has still got the liner in, but like today, no thermals. Just I was actually debating before I left the house, shall I take the liner out? Huh? And you know what, I'm glad I didn't, because although it is a beautiful day, it's still a bit, I mean it is early yet. I mean, come on, it's 9:15, so it hasn't had a chance to warm up yet, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm sort of glad I didn't take the liner out, because by the time I got to where we're going, I think I'd be bloody freezing, and think to myself, oh, that's it. Right, just out of a matter of interest, oh, not the best thing to do really, is it? Hey, come on, show an example, man, show an example. Right, so this is saying 15, it almost says 15 degrees, this does. Dear man, I swear to God, when it was like about -10, they said, anyway, okay, so 15 degrees, so I suppose we're looking at what, we said at 3-4 degrees there, so I don't know, 12 to 13, which probably is about right. So yeah, I think we're supposed to hit 17-18 today, which will be extremely nice if we do. Hey? Okay. Well, the bike, as usual, running extremely good. Coming 965 kilometres she's done now, eh? 965 kilometres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it maybe a week, probably do this trip that I keep going on about, this overnighter, and then I think when I get back from that, I'm probably going to do the Tappets, you know, take it all down, do the Tappets. I know there's lots of videos on there doing the Tappets, but you know what, we'll put another one on, eh? And because like I said, I know they wasn't done at the service, that's absolutely certain, so gonna do the Tappets. Probably won't change it, I don't know, I might, you know what, for the price of changing the oil on these things, you know, I'm a big believer, let's keep the engines nice and clean. Anyway, that's not really for today, is it? So first things first, let's get all this stuff sorted out, get some fuel, which, do you know what, I do actually believe in these times of absolute crippling fuel, is it coming down a bit? Oh, not really. Okay, I was getting a bit excited over nothing there. Okay, swap the visor up. Okay, oopsie-daisy. Always have to be a bit careful coming to fuel stations due to the diesel being everywhere. Okay. Right. Gloves off and everything else, eh? Right. Pop that back in there like that. Okay, where's me 95? There we go. And get some fuel in the old girl, eh? Last thing we want to do is run out of fuel. Okay. Well, that wasn't that bad, was it? 1685. Okay, that gets that one. Okay. So I'm going to turn you off for a bit, and I'll catch you later a bit nearer to where we're going. Okay. Okay, so we've come through the worst. The worst being Camp Air. So we've come through well, not actually through the middle of Camp Air, but we've skirted Camp Air and we've come out the other side. And this is a place called Fossant. The old estuary there, obviously the tide's out. What a, hey, look at that, cloudless, beautiful. Okay, so we're pretty near to where we're going. So I've done a short little ride now. I must admit, Camp Air, coming through the way that I came at this time, or the time of the morning I came through it, was to say the least a bit busy, but still, never mind, eh? Right, without further ado, let us continue, shall we? Ah, yes, we have the centre stand bit that it doesn't like, does it? And then I always forget about. Okay. There you go. Sorted. We'll just put this camera on. Just in case you want any front shots of me, which you never know, of course. So, if I count how many times I take my gloves on and off, it would be unbelievable, huh? Right, let's go, shall we? You used to be able to get out there, but I don't think they'd be too happy if I went there now, because it seems to be just made for the pedestrians. Bit of a funny turn in this area, as it's a bit sharp, actually. Probably does the world of good if we just nip in front of there. Okay. Now we're actually surrounded here. Put the visor down. we're actually surrounded here by a golf course, a private golf course, and the place that we're going to, lift up a bit, the place that we're going to is called Port Lafaret, which in English is the port on the forest. It is indeed, and it's a fairly new port, I suppose. The first time that I ever came here, I think it was about in 2002, 2003, and they were literally just making the port, you know, making the actual marina part of it, and yeah, so I mean, it's up and functional now. I mean, when I came there was hardly anything there, you know. I think there was one little cafe, but now there's all sorts of things. There's cafes and restaurants and obviously boats. And it's quite influential as well, you know. Believe you me, there is some money at this port. There really is. Right, okay, so now they did change the route into this at one stage, so, and I'm not too sure, so bear with me. Oh, sometimes I wish this visor would stay up, but there again. Right, so nice place to live as well. I mean, these houses, dear, hey, you don't get these free in a packet of cornflakes, that's for sure. Right, let's have a look at this shower. And there's also there's a few campsites around here as well. In fact, I think this is one somewhere here. Right, hang on a sec. I have to sort of remember where I'm going here myself, I really do. We don't want to go that way, so I think maybe, yep, got it, there you go, bloody big sign there that's telling me where I'm going. So this is all once again summertime. This is heaving, yeah. All these little bits here are all campsites, yeah, all getting ready for the season, moving things around. Right, it's okay. I'm just, because there's a way that you can actually get into the port from here. Yeah, I think we're okay looking at this with a bit of luck. This is like it's a bit of an industrial port as well, because you have a lot of places here that are actual workshops, you know, for the look, you know, they service everything and fix everything and everything else. Right, hang on a sec, I'm just trying to think where in actual fact we can go and where we can't go. I know they restricted quite a bit of access to parking for certain things, so we'll go and have a look, shall we? Let's have a look here. Now here's a sight that you don't see too often. We have a boat waffling towards us, look. As long as it stays up there and doesn't fall down in my head, I'll be quite happy about that. Right, so let's have a look. We can just have a little look around it. As you can see, you know, this is a working port, but you also have, you know, all the restaurants and all that here. Now I do believe, although I could be wrong, but prior to, Bit of a bike hire there. That wasn't there the last time I come. We shouldn't actually be up here. I mean, you know, I do get that bit, but we are just going to have a little trundle round. Let's just have a look at this authorised Capitanere. Yeah, we could annoy a few people, but you know what, we are going to go back to the other bit and park up. I just thought that we'd give us a quick ride around here. Just to see what's what. I mean, you know, you can see the size of this marina from here, look, can't you? Yeah? Just pull up here a bit, eh? You know, look at that, eh? There's a lot of boats in here, eh? There certainly is. And then on the way out here, look. Oh, we got the lifeboat there, look, going out, being tested, I suppose. And then this is your main slipway out, your main estuary. You can also, if you've got your own boat, you know, or rib or whatever you've got, this is where you can launch it. This is a public launchway here. Not the one where that guy's walking, but that one down there, you can launch it there. And possibly get out of the way of this man here, because he's doing his job and we are just in the way, possibly. So I don't want to upset him. So he's Pompiers, I do believe. I'll pull forward so you can see me. There we go. And then there's like a little just pull up here a minute. This bit here, look, this is all these little, this is a club here. See that building there, Centre Nautic, you know. I mean, really nice. I don't think we can, no, we better not go up there. I think we could start to annoy people. Right, like I said, we shouldn't really be around here, but okay, we'll go to the part that we can park up, and we're gonna have a little walk, hey? Oh, okay, now you could go back that way the last time I come here, but obviously this is all changed to a one-way. Got a dog up there, look, see him? Sorted. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of businesses here, you know, servicing the boats, and I mean, amazing place. And like I said, when I came here in 2003, there was absolutely none of this, you know, none of it at all. They have a night market here as well in the summer. All this section here, all this will be all stalls, and it goes on till about 1 o'clock in the morning, I think. Okay. The same here, look, you know, this is all right. Now there is another, we can get to a parking down here. See, you can even buy your boats here as well, boats and God knows what else, you know. This is one of these priorities from the right again, but of course, because of the and because you get a lot of sort of English visit here, so they actually put the stop signs, because otherwise it would be an absolute nightmare. And somewhere on here, I can't remember where, but there is an actual gendarmerie, you know, so that they have their own gendarmes here as well. Now hang on a sec, because I'm trying to think I'm trying to remember where, and that was me messing about. Well, not messing about, caught me finger on the horn. Look at that car, thought, and what's the problem? But you know, you can just, I mean, look, there's as many boats out of the water as there is in the water, you know. I just got to remember how we get to this car park here. In fact, I think if I remember rightly as well, depending on the time of the year, you can actually ride across to the old port, unless that's all been changed, which, hang on, let's have a look here. It does seem like there's an awful lot of this that's all been changed here. There really does, from when I was last here. But hey ho, you know. Right, let's have a look. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, look at the. I'll just stand up. Look at the size of this. Look, hey. Look how peaceful it is, eh? You know, this like takes just like right across. Obviously getting some work going on here. So a little pull up here. Here's one of the golf trolleys here. Not too sure if he plays golf or if he's just brought his stuff down to the yacht. Probably brought his stuff down to his yacht. I mean, look at that, eh? It is nice, huh? Hey, what do you think? Port La Forêt. Forêt being the forest, which is a forest. You know, I mean, there's a nice boat coming in, look, hey? Huh? Like I said, I dread to think the price of just that one on its own. There's some gorgeous boats here, there really is, eh? How the planes up in the sky, actually you probably wouldn't see that because it's smack into the sun. Believe it, well, I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I have got a boat license. I can't actually, you know, take a boat out. They hire me, you know, and I've got my license and everything else. But like I said before, I think I'd rather be on two wheels. Eh? Right. We're going to nip back over the other side and probably have a little park up. Oh, very nice, Mr. Mercedes, eh? I love them. You know, the older class Mercedes, you know, the little sports cars. Hey? So with the tides in, all this in front of us, this all fills as well. He's only come right up behind us with that goat. Oh dear, he was said it all there. Seriously, my man. Go away. It's quite funny, that was, eh? Fair enough, you know, I mean, they're the ones who's got everything here, you know, the boats and, you know, and that. But all of a sudden, like, he's there talking to his mate, and the minute I pull off, he's right behind me with his golf cart. Hi, lads, where are we going? Okay. Now this used to be you could park anywhere there, but it seems like that it's been taken over. Well, they've certainly... Hang on a sec. I'm not too... I think we can go into this bit here, yeah? Into this parking bit here. And possibly yeah, but there we go. That'll do to stop. Okay, listen, I'm going to change the cameras over, take my helmet off, take the gloves off, and have a little look along there, shall we? Not going to walk too far, because there's not, apart from all the boats to see, there's not that much to see, but save locking everything up on the bike, we'll just have a quick walk up and down there. Catch you in a minute, eh? So there you go, eh? Look at that, huh? A good look at the marina, right? There is a lot of boats there. Aye. I mean, it is a gorgeous place, there's no two ways about it, eh? Like I said, in the summer, this place is absolutely heaving. I mean, it really is. You know? Swing around, so there I am, look. It is me, I am here. Eh? So, there you go, eh? Port Lafaret. But we haven't finished yet. Oh no. There's another place we're going to ride back to. Okay, we'll go over here, eh? Head back towards the old bike, right? Doesn't she look gorgeous? I know I keep saying it and I shouldn't really, because, you know, but I do like her. Beautiful. As you can see, you know, plenty of work going on. They're probably thinking, look at him, took it up a parking space. Still, never mind, eh? Such is life. Okay. So there you go, nice view round. It is really nice to get out in it, eh? You know, I mean, in the sunshine, look. No jacket on, nice and warm, lovely jubbly. Right, okay, I'm going to swap cameras back and then we're going to ride somewhere else. This place is called Benaday. Again, it's not too far from here, because we are in the posh part, you know, the posh part. Right, let's get the camera swapped back, let's get all the gear back on, and we'll go somewhere else. I'll see you in a bit. Take care, stay with me, don't go away. Okay, so there we go, Port Lafaret, as I say. I still can't get over how lovely this weather's gone, which opens up everything, doesn't it? It makes now thinking, okay, let's get some trips, oh god, trips organised. I'll see if I can get on a bike, like. Do you know, I'll tell you what, I love these bikes. I think everybody that watches my channel is aware of how much I love these bikes, but in all the bikes I've had in all the years, this one is the hardest bike to get on and off. It really is. And I reckon what it is, they're a short wheelbase, you know, they're a shorter wheelbase than most bikes, and of course the trouble is when you swing your leg over, you catch the back boxes or the back box. I mean, if you didn't have a back box on, then fair enough, it wouldn't be a problem, but you know, I have. And so to get on and off, you know, because the bike is shorter, it's just a bit of a pain here. Literally it is a pain, because as we get older, hang on a sec, I just got to get this sorted to actually where we're going. Hopefully not in the side of the BMW. Right, yeah, as we get older, we lose our flexibility, and trust me, sometimes getting on and off this, I mean, once you're on it, cracking bike, I love it. And of course, because it is a shorter wheelbase, the manoeuvrability of it is absolutely brilliant. You know, U-turns, tight circles, you know, it's fantastic for that. But and of course the trouble is as well, obviously I get on the left hand, facing forward, I get on the left hand side of the bike, which most people do, because that's the side that the side stand is, and so it's your right leg that you're throwing over, and my right hip is the one that I had replaced. And although, you know, I mean, best thing, literally the best thing that I ever did, but you do lose a certain amount of movability, a bit of flexibility with it, and so sometimes getting on and off the bike can be a bit of a problem. I mean, I do use the side stand, you know, quite a lot. I stand on it to get on and off, and but you do have to be a bit careful, because, you know, like back there, you know, there was a lot of gravel I was parked in and on, or whatever it is, and you know, the last thing you want to do, especially when there's a lot of people, is to be rolling around on the ground. It doesn't look cool, does it? You know what I mean? It really doesn't. So yeah, right, so not too far to go really, and I suppose really, because yesterday was obviously May Day, and everywhere in France was shut, but trust me, they don't need much of an excuse to have a holiday. In fact, May, I think we've got three, well, next Monday is another holiday, and then the week after it's a holiday on the Thursday and Friday. So yeah, May is a busy time in France for bank holidays, it really is. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I think it's so busy today because of, like, yesterday being shut, because the children all go back to school today. They all went back to school today. Ray, you heard him say, I love my kids, I really do, but and of course the trouble is, the 2 weeks that the kids were off, the weather was absolutely awful. You know, I mean, I wish it would have been like this, you know, we could have done something. But so the day they go back to school, you know, the weather changes. Good for me, of course, just not so good for the kids. So yeah, but of course, because, like I said, because it was a holiday yesterday, I'll actually get to finish off what I was saying in a minute. Because it was a holiday. Oh, it looks like a bit of diesel in the road there. Avoid that one. Okay, I must get back on track. Because it was a holiday yesterday, and everywhere was shut, I think everyone's come out today, you know, do the shopping that they couldn't do, and also the weather's really nice. and we have got tourists here now, you know, because obviously summer holidays are holidays, family holidays, so you know you get, obviously we get a lot of English around here, and I swear this is diesel or something in the middle of that. It looks a bit slippery anyway, so of course but the older generation and boy do I fall into that one. So it's like me, you know, if I'm going to go away, if I go away on my own, you know, or with some friends, then I don't go away, or try not to go away in school holiday time, because you know you can, oh dear, that wasn't very good, missed the gear, you know, because obviously if you come away now, you'd like to think that the weather's getting nice, and you can go to places and it's not absolutely cram-packed. So yeah, we have tourists here, so you know the roads are going to get busier. I was up, I went, I think it was Saturday morning, I went up to Super U, which is where I went for the petrol this morning, and there must have been 6 or 7 bikes from the UK all pulled in, got all the camping stuff on the back, and you know, I'd say probably they're either staying round there or maybe doing a couple of night stops, because you know, they was buying a load of food and that have you. So, and I thought then, you know, and they got off the bikes, you know, coming to Super U, and they're all probably, you know, mid sort of 50s, 60s. So again, you know, they want to get over here before, you know, the sites fill up with all our lovely little children. I mean, you know, I don't have much choice in the summer, you know. I do my 2 weeks camping away to earn the brownie points. Yeah, okay. So Benaday, look, that's where we're going, Benaday. Or what is it? If you say it in English, but anyway, Benaday is how it's pronounced in Francais. Oh yes, I'm talking posh this morning because I am in the posh part. This all along here, Fosson, Port Lafayette, Benaday, Pont-l'Abbé. Yeah, it's very much up. In fact, Benaday, where we're going, there's quite a few retired British people live in Benaday, you know, who, and rightly so, you know. I mean, I don't live in Benaday. Right, okay. Swap that. We do, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't, but I'm pretty sure though that we go over the estuary, over the bridge, yeah, which will be quite nice. Oops, busy waving to the biker across there, and hey, took the bollard out instead. They're always doing something, they're always working every time I come here, which isn't very often because, as we know, I don't really do this sort of things with traffic, and I like roads where we're flowing. Yeah, but every time that I do come here, which is probably well over 12 months ago, but they was working it, you know, and I get it, you know, it's in development, isn't it, I suppose, you know. The population grows, and so does everything else with it, eh?